everyone. This is Lori with the Salvation Army in Columbia, Missouri, and I'm going to talk to you today about how to sign up to be a volunteer for the Salvation Army. And this does not include bell ringing. This is just if you want to volunteer in our thrift stores, in our food pantry, and our shelter, and different things, because all of these require creating a volunteer account and going through a background check. So I'm just going to talk to you today on how to do that. So first you're going to go to rocktheredkettle.como.org, and this is for Columbia, Missouri volunteers or anyone wanting to volunteer here. And then you're going to select right here, volunteer. And it's going to bring up this happy little site here, this happy volunteer. And you have all of these different types of options for volunteering. If you just want to do one time and you're done and you don't ever want to do it again, or if you want to do an ongoing opportunity for yourself or a group, bell ringing, if you're interested in emergency disaster services, or if you need to perform some community service. So I'm going to go here to ongoing opportunities for an individual, and it talks all here about how to sign up. And if you come down here, here are all the individual ongoing opportunities that we have. And if you click there, it gives a description, it tells you the locations, how old you need to be at what locations, and it gives you the time and everything. So it's handy dandy so that you know what you're getting into. So if you have multiple purpose Corps volunteer, number one, what does that mean? And boom, and it tells you right here what all of that means. And number two, and what that means. And then there's this handy dandy link to sign up. So let's say we want to go in and we want to sign up. So we clicked that link right here, and it took us here. And this talks about, again, what the position is, what it entails, and how to sign up. So you're going to come over here to fill in an application. So we're going to do that, and then you're going to have to create a username. So I'm going to pretend, because I already have an account, that my name is Sally Arme. Get it? Salvation Army, Sally Arme. So anyways, and we'll create a username for Sally. And then I'm going to put in the email address. Okay, and then we're going to save and continue. And so what this is going to do, so it's going to take you to this page, and you're going to start creating your volunteer account. So you're going to have to create a password. And so we've done that, and got to make sure the password matches, because now it's not liking what I'm doing. There we go. And then you're going to put in your first name. You're going to put in your last name. And then I'm going to put the address for here at the Corps where I work. And so, of course, you would put your address in there, and it already auto-populated the email address. And I'm going to keep going down, and I'm going to enter a phone number. And here you would either put your home number or cell number, but I'm going to put in my work number here at the Corps. So once we're done with this, we don't need all of this information. And if you notice, you pretty much only need to do some of the flagged options. So I am not a robot, so we'll select that. And then we're going to save, and we're going to continue. And then when we come over here, we're going to put in our age category and, you know, how much we can lift comfortably. And then we're going to need 2 references. So I'm going to put myself here as a reference that I'm here in Columbia. I'd like to do city and state here. And I'm going to put in my phone number here where I can be reached, and a relationship. So I'm going to put myself that I'm a friend of. And then you'll need to put in a second. So I'm going to put in our receptionist's name, who is also here in Columbia. And I'm going to put in a phone number. And then, and as you notice, that we don't need the email address. And I'm going to put that she is a friend. And this little drop down has all the different things that you can choose from for reference. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to talk about another part. So if someone here is doing community service, you are required here to put how many hours you need. The specific number of hours you need, if it's a court-ordered offense, if it's court-ordered right here is the drop-down, if it's a graduation requirement, if it's an internship. You need to put all of that information in right through here, who your teacher is, who your supervisor is, who your probation officer is, whoever it is that you're reporting to, right here. And then you're going to fill in this, because it won't let you go any further, if you've ever had a felony or if you've ever had a misdemeanor in the last 2 years. And I always tell people, don't freak out if you have one or the other. Go ahead if you have one and put it in, and then right here is where you would put a description of if you have one or the other in those places. Just because you have one or the other does not mean you cannot volunteer or do community service with the Salvation Army. And you're going to scroll on through, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to submit your application. Oh, this is a new one that they just added, and I speak English. And so you can put the different languages that you speak here. And then you're going to submit your application. Now here's the part that some people might miss. When you come to this third page, you're going to scroll down because it's all, hey, you're done, look at this. But if you need to do a background check, which if you are 18 or older, you are required to do one if you're doing anything other than bell ringing. So you're going to click here to proceed to a background check. Now, I am not going to go through all of this just because, Sally is, she's a fictitious person. But I will tell you, you're going to put in an email address and a password and confirm your password, and then you will hit agree. And because you cannot do anything on the internet without creating an account. And once you go in, you're going to put in that you're filling this out in the United States, that you're in the state of Missouri filling this out, and then you will electronically sign an agreement that we can pull a background check on you. And it's going to give you information on the Fair Credit Act report. It's going to give you information if you live in specific states, what you might need to do. And once you submit your electronic signature, then you're just going to fill in basic contact information. Again, name, address, phone number with date of birth and Social Security, and submit. And then at that time, once that's submitted, then we will get your background check back in 24 to 48 hours. And then I will email you your approval letter once we get your all clear back. So if you notice that whole thing, and of course I'm talking through everything, but it only takes about 10 minutes to complete the entire process, and then 24 to 48 hours to get your all clear back. So it's a really quick process to sign up and get in. So anyways, I just wanted to share this video with you. I hope you found it helpful. And if you have any questions, again, I'm Lori at the Columbia Salvation Army. And of course, you are welcome to reach out to us. And you can go to our contact page on our site, which is right here, contact us and info. And then if you scroll down is a list of all the officers and staff at the Salvation Army. You all have a great day. Thank you.